My name is Jordan, and I have a collect them all disease. Please leave a like to help find the cure. Here is my 1,000th subscriber giveaway. All you have to do is like, comment, and subscribe in my videos. You have a chance to win this Darth Vader number 3 CGC 9.8. Good luck, everyone. How's it going, everyone? My name is Jordan, and welcome to Basement Collectibles. And if you like collect them all disease, comics, toys, arcades, and movies, please consider subscribing for more great content. I don't know about you guys, but when I start collecting something, I always have to see if I can collect them all. Not a good thing for the wallet, and not a good thing for space when you're trying to display everything as well. As you can see behind me, I have my original toys from my childhood, from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Ghostbusters, 1989 Batman, and I also have my He-Man Masters of the Universe collection from Castle Grayskull to Snake Mountain from the respective sides as well for the characters. I always said I would only buy original toys and not any more reprints, and here we are. A year and a half ago, when the world went on lockdown, I remember watching some videos and some releases by Mattel saying that they were coming out with Masters of the Universe Origins collection. I couldn't get into my Walmart. I couldn't order any online, so I thought this is great. As much as I love the original packaging, if I can't find them, then I won't buy them. And I definitely don't want to buy them from a scalper or pay more than a couple dollars at least from somebody maybe on one of a Facebook group or something. But once they allowed us to go back into Walmart, I said, okay, if I can find a couple characters like He-Man and Skeletor that I like, I'll buy them, and that's it. So I go into a couple Walmarts the odd time. No He-Man at all, no Skeletor, nothing about any Masters of the Universe Origin collection. So again, I said, that's great. I'm definitely not collecting them now. But a week later, I go into one of the Walmarts, and of course, I find He-Man and Skeletor. But I also find Wave 2, which they only sent 2 of the Wave 2 figures. They didn't send Scareglow or Orko, and if they did, it was very limited to anything or anywhere in Canada. So I was able to pick up 4 characters right off the bat, and I thought, okay, what am I going to do with the other 2 villains that came in the set? But I really wanted Orko and Scareglow. I joined a Facebook group here in Canada for the Masters of the Universe Origin group, and I don't think that helped because they started posting pictures of other provinces and certain towns and cities at Walmart that were able to get a certain amount of characters or a certain amount of waves. So I was never able to get Beastman or Teela from the original set, Man-at-Arms as well. And I didn't want to go to a third-party pre-order to pay, another $3 or $5 more for each character. So I thought that was it. But then, of course, more waves started coming out. I started finding more figures. It even got worse, that the fact that they started coming out with the Battle Armor collection. So even though I thought, okay, I have He-Man and Skeletor, now I have to buy bigger sets like this that will take up more wall space. And I was able to find Skeletor, He-Man, and also Ram-Man and Clamp Champ. And I think they're even coming out with more of these certain longer card back styles. An issue I've been having as well is the condition of the figures. At Walmart and Toys R Us, sometimes I get lucky and they're in great shape. They're not beat up yet. They're still on the hook. Maybe they're just missing this piece here. Doesn't really matter because they're on my wall. But then I'll find a figure that this is the only one left and I haven't been able to find it at any other store, so I have to grab it, and that it's beat up a little bit too. Also, I've ordered from Toys R Us and it's showing up in an empty box, no bubble wrap or anything like that, in a smaller box than it should be in. So of course, this is all bent. I know these toys are supposed to be open and played with, but if I'm gonna have to collect all these going forward, I'd like to have them in decent shape. I've been able to catch up to at least the newer waves that have been coming out, but same thing with Toys R Us here in Canada still open, and at least at Walmart, I'm only able to grab the 2 out of 4 figures because everybody's buying these up. And as soon as I go on Kijiji or Facebook, everybody wants a figure for over $35, where I can buy them for about $15 plus tax. So it seems like any scalper that goes behind the toy aisle will buy any of these figures just to post them online. So for at least here in Canada, I don't know about you guys in the States and in Europe, I'm having a really hard time finding at least a complete set of each wave without going to multiple stores. Also, please let me know where you're from and if you're having a hard time finding this series, if you're collecting it. Is there certain waves that are all on the shelves and then you can't find the other waves? or I've seen as well on YouTube videos that in the States, it seems like all you guys have is He-Man and Skeletor. So please let me know where you're from and if you're having a hard time finding these characters. I wish I could just stop right now, keep He-Man, Skeletor, Hordak, She-Ra, and maybe a couple other favorite characters that I remember playing, or at least that you can see behind me that I used to play with. But now I'm into almost over, geez, it feels like about 15 to 20 now. And I also went on to a place in the States for their online toy store, and I was able to order, I think it was a couple Scareglow and a couple of Man-at-Arms, just so that when I get it back from all the shipping and the increased US costs, I can sell at least one of the Scareglows that are very hard to find here in Canada, just to get some of my money back from the shipping and obviously the exchange rate, which I said I would never do. I would never buy from a third party, but now here I am trying to collect every single one to put them on my wall, and I don't know what I'm going to do with all these at the end. Another issue is, where do I keep all the figures if I keep on buying each wave? I have my original superheroes on the right side, but this is my kids' playroom, so I only have enough room for my toys as well. So I had to store them in this hidden bookshelf storage room. So when I want to view the characters, I have to leave this open, and when people are over, I have to keep it closed because we have all of our storage inside of here. I'm also concerned that I'm going to be paying top dollar for the original Wave 1 figures like Teela, Man-at-Arms, and Beastman, and even Evil Lyn. It seems like they're going up and up in price here in Canada. Even if I go on eBay or something like that, it's just that with the shipping and everything, it's not worth it. So unless Mattel, which again, supposedly they promised that, especially in Canada, they were going to come back with the original Wave 1 and 2 figures, at least for in Toys R Us, but I haven't seen any on the shelf. So please let me know in the comments below, especially in the States or Europe, is there any figures, especially in the first couple waves, that you guys can't find on the shelf? But there's always those, a couple waves that they're always sitting on the shelf, and they never replace those and add the new waves, or at least the old waves. I think the only bright spot in this, besides trying to collect everything in the wild for the retail price, is I think one day I'd like to give these to my niece and nephew. I think they'd have a great time with these toys. They're at the perfect age as well. I also have a Grayskull that I bought that's still in the cardboard box shipper. Again, I have a Grayskull already. My two daughters, they really enjoy the figures, but they're at that age too that I don't really want to open up all these figures for them if they can play with the original ones. The last time I felt this way in terms of just keep on collecting each wave, I used to collect bobbleheads for the Toronto Blue Jays. I'd go to the Jays game. I'd be waiting in line maybe a half an hour to an hour earlier just to get this bobblehead, and all I'd be focusing on if I'm going to get one or do I have to pay once I leave the stadium for another person's bobblehead. So I think I had about almost 30 of them at least from the early 90s to around 2016. I finally said, okay, I got to stop this because they're coming out with them 3 times a year and I can't make the games and I don't want to pay a premium on a giveaway. So I ended up selling the whole lot of bobbleheads, and luckily at the time they were really popular, so I got a good dollar for them and I was able to take my kids away for a weekend. So now that I've shared what my collect them all disease is focused on right now, please let me know in the comments below what you guys are collecting that maybe it was exciting at first, but there's just so many things to collect, but now you've collected so many, you got to keep on going. So that's it for this video, everyone. I appreciate you watching. Please leave a like and a comment on the way out. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. And thank you for all the new subscribers and of course all the old subscribers. This Friday, I'll be doing my 3rd month on YouTube video. So that means that I'll be giving away all the giveaways from the last few videos with the giveaways on it. So if you haven't watched those videos, please go back and watch them. Leave a comment for a chance to win those comics that were posted in the video. Again, I'll see everybody on Friday and have a great day.